Hello everyone. Hi guys, what's up? I hope and I really wish that you are enjoying online lecture of EST subject. See, I'm talking specially about EST subject because first of all this is not a technical subject. Then you are having MCQ for this, not a theory written paper. So might be you're feeling bored with this subject. See, I can completely understand that you maybe didn't like this subject, but still, guys, what I really feel is being a human or being a student, this subject is also very important for you guys. So please, I request you don't take lightly to this subject. Okay. Yeah, I know these are very simple points, but still go through the videos, focus on the points, and be ready for exam. Okay, so let's start with you again. It's unit 2, energy resources. From last few days we are learning this chapter, and we have learned natural resources, causes and depletion, causes and effects of depletion of these resources. Then we learned about energy conservation, and in energy conservation we have started with solar energy conservation, and in that we studied about solar heater, which is it's a common name, solar heater, flat plate solar cell, something like this we studied. Now today we are going to learn second point of solar energy conservation. So guys, let's start with this. Okay, today we are going to learn about photovoltaic cells, which is also known as solar cells. Now first see what is the principle behind this photovoltaic cells. These are based on principle of semiconductor physics, photovoltaic effect. The devices are designed for use to convert the available sunlight into electrical energy. Of course, our main motto is what? Convert available which is available in huge amount sunlight into electrical energy. This type of conversion does not involve any chemical reactions or moving parts in the device. At the moment, now varieties of solar cells are available and are in use. So this is a very simple device which we can use mostly. Now, next point is photovoltaic effect. Before this, I would like to tell you about structure and constructions of these solar cells. This cell basically consists of PN junction photodiodes, which have very large light sensitive area. Okay, so the main part is what? PN junction photodiode. There are three layers called as energy conversion layers, where photovoltaic effect occurs, which converts sunlight into electrical energy. Okay, it includes three layers, which is also known as energy conversion layers, where the photovoltaic effect actually occurs. So now let's see what are these three layers. Top junction layer. The first layer is top junction layer, made up of N-type semiconductors. Now the next layer is middle absorber layer, which is the main core of the device, which is also known as PN junction, where energy is absorbed. And the third and last layer is back junction layer, made up of P-type semiconductor. So it is based on three layers: top junction layer, middle absorber layer, and back junction layer. Thus, such photodiodes are PN junctions designed specifically to process optimum photosensitivity, which are used in photovoltaic cells. Now, let's see what is photovoltaic effect actually. We all know that sunlight is composed of tiny energy packets known as photons. Yes, we know this. When sunlight falls on solar cell, the photons with high frequency gets readily absorbed. The light energy present with photon is transferred to the semiconductor, particularly to electron in the atom. If electron receives sufficient energy, it escapes from its normal position, causing a hole in it. This phenomenon proceeds, causing one hole with one photon, as it can strike only one electron. Since both electron or hole are mobile, they are capable to carry current, which is nothing but photovoltaic effect. Okay, I completely understand. In online lecture, some points, that's not easy to explain by using PPT. So guys, and as you know that this is not a technical subject, okay, so no need to worry about it. No need to go in deep for study. Now, let's see working of this PV cell. Here you can see a image and the three layers as well as. Now, the three layers present in PV cell work simultaneously for absorption of sunlight, photovoltaic effect to occur, and conversion of heat into electrical energy. Just now I explained. Now, can you see in image PN junction there? Okay, the unique characteristics of semiconductor to act as a good conductors when supplied with light or heat, and otherwise act as insulators at low temperature is being used effectively in solar cells. The top junction layer is N-type, made up using electron deficit material, and lower or back junction layer is P-type. The electropositive metal processing only one valence electron are used to form lower layer because they can lose electron easily, leaving behind hole. When sunlight falls on the absorbing surface, the photons are absorbed and electrons from lower layer are replaced to form hole. The free electrons move towards upper layer where it can accept it because of electron deficit material. This process continues involving flow of electrons to holes in the PV cell, creating a potential difference at the PN junction. Hence, current is generated at junction. The electric field is thus created at junction. So this is overall working of your PV cells. Again, I will tell you, no need to go in deep, guys. Just focus on main points for your MCQs. Now, the next point is advantages. But before advantages, I would like to tell you some factors influencing efficiency of PV cells. Thus, for high efficiency of PV cells, the P-type semiconductor layer should be of such material which has high conductance so that maximum photons are absorbed, which frees that many number of electrons. Other important precaution required is not to allow free electron escape the cell. This is achieved by designing PV cell in such a way that the surface where the electrons are to be freed is as close as possible to junction. This precaution maximizes efficiency of PV cells. Now, let's see what are the advantages of PV cells. Yeah, of course, it's a clean technology. It can be used nearly for 20 years as there is no movement in cell, hence no wear. Means you heard about the word wear and tear. Minimal maintenance. It requires minimum maintenance. And environment pollution issues do not arise, of course. Can be used for domestic purposes in industries, automobiles, etc. So these are overall advantages of PV cell. Now, what are the limitations of PV cell? Initial cost is high. More number of cells in battery are required for higher supply. Definitely, a small cell will give small energy requirement. So if you need higher supply of energy, definitely you have to increase number of cells. Use in instrument which require low energy like calculator. In automobiles, engine efficiency decreases due to high weight of batteries. See, sometimes this happens if the weight of other devices is huge, then the performance decreases. These are the some limitations. Now, let me tell you some recent advances in PV cells. The use of nanoparticles to improve efficiency, the use of cadmium telluride to reduce cost to PV cells. The organic cells and thin layer PV cells can be manufactured more easily at low cost of materials. These are some recent advances in PV cells. Guys, I can completely understand few points are not that much understandable in online video lectures, but again I am repeating, it's a MCQ subject, to no need to go deeply in the subject. Overall, you have to study, you have to remember only main points. So, it is easy for you to solve the MCQs. So, I hope you are comfortable with this. Only 2-3 points are left from this chapter. Then we will move towards next chapter. So, guys, tata, bye-bye, take care. Be safe and keep others safe. Bye-bye.